Hello everybody, Mark here. Now, this is going to be money saving tip number 15, and you'll have to forgive me because I've going to be putting less thought into this. Not that I put less, I haven't put any effort into it. Normally I know what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to wing it on this particular video. Now, money saving tip number 15, here we go. If you type in Mark's Remarks crackers, you'll see me do a review on these pound stretcher crackers. They're £1.29 for 9, and also you'll see me do a review on the Poundland £1 crackers for £1 for 6 crackers. Now, these particular ones, you'll see my review if you go back, but they're not great. Now, the money-saving tip is, if you were to, rather than go out and buy expensive crackers, now I've seen them, even the mid-range, the slightly upper range can run you £5, £5 upwards for some fairly decent crackers. And what are you going to do, right? You're going to pull the crackers, they're going to amuse everybody for 10 minutes, they've got a hat, they'll have a joke in there, you'll have some kind of, probably a quality toy if you're spending £5 upwards. But, you've got 10-15 minutes of entertainment out of it, right? And then your money's gone down the drain. Now, my idea is to buy the naffest crackers that money can buy. There you go, there's a close-up. So if, these are really bad, all right? But I get to the point in a minute, all right? My tip is to, eat all crackers. What they do, they have a bit of silver or coloured, tinsel thing. There's another one there, to hold the ends together. What you do, you untie it, like I've done there. Save this, you untie it, you open it up. Now inside, if you're lucky, you're going to have a hat. Not if you buy these ones, you're not going to get anything. Have a look at the review, you'll see you absolutely, literally get nothing. But what you do, you open it up, and you've got a lot of space in there, and you're going to have some disappointed people when they find out what they don't get. Now, what you can do is you take your bits and pieces, which is salvage. Now, what I did today is I was at work, and what they've done is they've put some Christmas tablecloth down. They threw a bunch of crackers on the table. People having their dinner, pull the crackers, and they just do that, and everyone. And what you do, you find that because they're adults, they're not interested in the crackers. They just pull them because they're there. But what happens is you get a lot of debris. You had a couple of. I managed to pick up a couple of these, 2 of these. These are party poppers. You pull the string and they burst, and confetti. Also, you got these sort of things, little crappy toys strewn around the table. I found a couple of these. These are little plastic bugs here. You basically you press them and they spring up. Adults they look at these. Yeah, great. 10 seconds worth of playing around with them, and then they're finished, and then they leave them on the table. I picked them up, and the idea was that I was going to show you that if you spend virtually nothing, these work out as 14p each. Okay, you get nothing in them, but like I say, you open them up. This is a hat. This is an unused hat that they opened up, didn't want to wear it, left it on the table. You put that in the cracker. All right, you've got to be fairly careful there. You put that in. You take your toy, you put that in, and now you've got a cracker that a kid is actually going to be pleased to bust open. Okay. And so you've turned a rubbish cracker into something acceptable, and you can you can put one of these in another one. You can probably fit this into one of them as well. Well, not as well, but it fits. The actual body of the cracker is big enough to accept this party popper. Yeah, that was about all the toys I managed to get. I only picked up, 2 of these and a couple of other things. But it goes to show, you turn a terrible cracker into something that's actually going to be, kids are going to be pleased to receive. Okay? Now, and the good thing is, this is where another money-saving tip comes in. They're going to use the hat. Okay, the hat goes on, the hats get ripped, gets thrown away in the recycling. Now the toys, these little bugs and whatever this is, some kind of plastic little toy, they play around on these for about, you've seen them, people play around at the table for about 10 minutes and then they get left all over the table. And then what do? You sweep them up, some people will throw them away. What I say is, collect them up, and then you get yourself one of these sandwich bags. There you go, and it's got like a zip top thing, seal in there. You take all the toys, you throw them in the bag, along with any unused poppers, any unused hats, any little toys that are strewn around. You've seen them. You get a little compass. You get all kinds of different toys. You put them in a bag, save them till next year, and then you reuse the toys. You put them back into the cheap ass crackers that you buy from Pound Stretcher, and it makes the cheap crackers again turn into a toy that people want to play with. And then, and also, if you was to spend pretty much the same money, even if you went to Poundland, have a look at my video on that, you'll see that you've got there's 4 different types. One of them, the one that I picked up, is a 15-piece jigsaw. Little, jigsaw of a robin bird, Once they're finished with that, put the 15 pieces into a coin bag that you can get from the bank, put it in that, seal it up so it's not all over the place, throw them in the bag. Next year, you put them into the new crackers. And if you buy the crackers with a small toy in it each year and just add these to it, every year, the amount of toys that you accumulate increases by 12. If you buy 12 new crackers, if you buy 2 6 boxes from, say, Poundland, that's 12 crackers. You increase the bag of toys by 12 every year. So every year you got 12 more, plus the ones from the year before, plus the ones from the year before, and the year before that. So every year the bag's going to fill up by 12, and you got lots of choices to fill up and make, get your money's worth out of these crackers, because you didn't get a lot in here. And so yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You save the toys from last year, put them in next year's crackers, and then you save those toys again for next year and the next year. And to start you off, you can salvage the ones you get from crackers this year to start your collection, or if the people in your household, if everybody works at a different place, most places, if the place is big enough, will lay on a bunch of crackers for the people who are having their dinner on a specific day. Different departments will have their dinner on a different day. The crackers will get used, their stuff will get strewn up. Everybody in your house, if they was to collect just a few that's laying around on the table, bring them home, put them in a bag, you're going to have free toys to fill up your crackers, and all the kids will be happy with the cheap crackers that you buy. And yeah, you start off with free toys that you pick off the table every year. It just accumulates, and after, because if you're buying 12 crackers, that's 12 toys every year. 1 or 2 years, you don't even have to start buying any cracker with any toys in it. Just buy the absolute basic and just reuse the same toys. I tell you what, that is, I'm sorry, I don't know how I think of these things sometimes, you know. There are ways of saving money. I mean, there are people watching this now will be thinking, yeah, you know what, you know, it's all very well trying to save some money, but I mean, that's just going too far. But no, why waste, why spend money on crackers with toys on them, where you can just buy a cracker without a toy and just add your own? It makes sense. It's more money in your pocket. The more money that you don't spend on useless crackers is more money you can spend on something else. And these toys will last forever. They get used for 10 minutes, 1 day a year. You know, and just put them in a bag, save them for next year and the year after. And then you know. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what people will just leave out, because adults at work, they don't want to be playing around. Yeah, today I picked up a hat because it was there, 3 toys, a couple of party poppers. These were always handy. So just a way, yeah, because basically you've changed, because with the addition of those toys that I picked up from the table at work, and the toys that you recycle from other crackers, you've changed a £1.29 bag box of crackers into the equivalent of 3 or 4 or 5 pound crackers that you would have gone to the shop and paid for. Why pay 3, 4, 5 pounds when you can spend £1? Anyway, if you like that, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Am I going, you know, do you like that idea? Is it something that you would consider doing? You know, it's easy enough. You know, doing it that way, you save like 4 or 5 pounds just by not buying the expensive crackers. You know, tell me what you think. You know, I mean, you know. Anyway, it's almost a 12-minute video on the crackers, but have a look at those other 2, and you'll see what you get for your money, and what little you get for your money, and what you could have by employing that little this little idea, you know. Anyway, yeah, tell me what you think. Anyway, so please, if you haven't, if you're thinking about subscribing, do so there for more money-saving tips. I'll throw them in now and again, food reviews, recipes. Anyway, you just have a look. Okay, and there'll be a link up there. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.